Donald Trump just got the news he dreaded most. His quest for the Nobel Peace Prize has collapsed in humiliating fashion. The man who thrives on recognition now faces the ultimate rejection from the global stage. Let's break down why this happened and why his desperation has only backfired. First, let's see how the conversation around Trump's so-called peace legacy spiraled into absurdity. And Eric Trump deserves a lobotomy. But that's not going to happen either. No, Eric, your father does not deserve a Nobel Peace Prize because he has created no peace anywhere. Mount Rushmore has been defaced enough. We do not need to destroy it. That reaction came after Eric Trump's stunning claim that his father is the most deserving of global honors.
He deserves it.
Yeah.
He deserves it, and he deserves a Nobel Peace Prize so many times over. I've literally been in that office. I was in that office for one conversation where he literally stopped a war. In fact, I was in the office recently for another one where he stopped another one. I mean, the amount of children, and I say children, young kids right now that are running around the world who are alive based on the fact that he stopped conflicts that otherwise would have spiraled out of control.
Yeah.
There are moms and dads out there who have their kids based on calls that he's made and you know, conflicts that he's ended kind of before they really got out of control. Mm-hmm. And they have probably zero appreciation that, you know, many of their children and many of the people they knew would not be there had it not been for him. And he deserves a Nobel Peace Prize. And to watch so many of these presidents in the past get the Nobel Peace Prize who did nothing other than, you know, fund the Pentagon's war machine and create conflict all over the world and enter these 20-year wars in Iraq and Afghanistan that cost our country trillions of dollars and thousands of lives. Yet these guys are getting Nobel Peace Prizes. Yet Donald Trump is the one president who's actually never taken us to war. He's never gotten into a war. You know, he's done everything humanly possible to keep us out of the war. You know, and yet they kind of begrudge him that honor, which he deserves more than anybody. He deserves that Nobel Peace Prize. He deserves to be on Mount Rushmore. And I think in time he'll get both.
The irony is that while his allies talk up his supposed achievements, the rest of the world remembers the chaos, trade wars, broken alliances, and deepening global divisions. And this isn't the first time Trump has been mocked for chasing the Nobel. A resurfaced satire video from 2020 shows just how little credibility he had back then, and nothing has changed since.
I would say treasonous things.
Donald Trump has been nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize. I know what you're thinking.
Oh, hell no!
But it's true. This guy
Knock the crap out of him.
could join past winners like Desmond Tutu and Gandhi as recipients of this esteemed award. Yeah, I know. It's like Hispanic heritage honoring Stephen Miller. Trump is a racist, sexist xenophobe.
What the hell did you just say?
A feckless, repugnant beer fart whose nomination for this hallowed honor came from a Norwegian white supremacist. Yeah, they look peaceful. See, the deal is anyone can be nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize. It's not special. Getting nominated is easy. Just ask this guy. Trump won't win the Nobel Peace Prize, but if he did, that would be one awesome acceptance speech.
I'd like to punch him in the face, I'll tell you.
I have goosebumps.
Very fine people on both sides.
We drank beer, sometimes too many beers.
This is a corrupt place.
Fast forward to 2025, and reality just dealt Trump the crushing blow. Why Nobel experts aren't betting on Trump for this year's Peace Prize. And it goes on to say, U.S. President Donald Trump will not win the Nobel Peace Prize, opens new tab. He so covets as he is dismantling the international world order the award committee cherishes, according to experts. His lobbying is likely to be counterproductive too. The award-giving committee prefers to work independently, one of its members told Reuters, sheltering from outside pressures. He has no chance to get the Peace Prize at all, said Aslis Fain, a historian of the award, citing Trump's support for Israel in the war in Gaza and his attempts at rapprochement with Russian President Vladimir Putin. Among the reasons, Alfred Nobel's will, the award's foundation says the award should go to the person who has done the most or best to advance fellowship among nations. That is something Trump is not doing, according to Nina Gregor, director of the Peace Research Institute Oslo. He has withdrawn the U.S. from the World Health Organization and from the Paris Accord on climate. He has initiated a trade war on old friends and allies, she told Reuters. That is not exactly what we think about when we think about a peaceful president or someone who really is interested in promoting peace. Many have lobbied to win the Nobel Peace Prize, but no one has done it more intensely than Trump. He has used his platform as U.S. president repeatedly to argue he should win the award, including when addressing the UN General Assembly on Tuesday, but lobbying is generally counterproductive. According to the deputy leader of the present Norwegian Nobel Committee, these types of influence campaigns have a rather more negative effect than a positive one. Because we talk about it on the committee, some candidates push forward really hard, and we do not like it, as Litoch said. We are used to work in a locked room without being attempted to be influenced. It is hard enough as it is to reach an agreement among ourselves without having more people trying to influence us, he added with a smile. That seals it. Trump's own actions,
cheering on authoritarian leaders, tearing apart international agreements, and lobbying shamelessly for personal glory have made him toxic in the eyes of Nobel officials. The truth is simple. The Nobel Peace Prize isn't about ego or propaganda. It's about advancing cooperation among nations, something Trump has actively undermined. His obsession with winning is less about peace and more about competing with Barack Obama, who already holds the honor. In the end, Donald Trump chasing a Nobel Peace Prize is like Donald Trump chasing honesty, dignity, or civility, forever out of reach. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Frontline Democrats, hit the notification bell, and drop a comment. Do you think Trump's lobbying for the Nobel Peace Prize actually hurts his reputation more than it helps?